last season put up about 19 points per, 5 fouls and 4 assists. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes scoring so much easier for the bench. Guys, handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of it.
Doncic outside. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. The Kings trail by 5. Pass to Cousins. Kick out to Levine. With the drive.
Oh, nice finish. Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Doncic dishes to Wells. Here's Morant. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Cousins with a screen for Levine. Buries it from three-point range. Levine's got 7.
And this is why Levine takes so many threes. Even from way downtown, he is a knockdown threat.
Carter kicks to Doncic. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Morant. Rebound by Murray. The Kings trailing. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies for just a minute. Now, the concern tonight is the relentless nature of DeMar DeRozan. Coach said no matter what you throw at him, he finds his way to work around it. Sometimes it's with a shot, sometimes it's with a pass. Either way, he'll get you. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Monk, the pass to Murray. Back to Monk. Doncic against DeRozan. Put it down! Wow!
Oh, my gracious. Way to get up. What determination from Levine, finding his finish despite the contact.
So timeout call here. The first you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing he can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score. When he gets going, it could be a problem.
Outside Pippen. To the inside. And that one's good by Clark.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Shooter passes to Cousins. Cousins with a screen on Williams. And Cousins throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. They get a hand on it. And up the court come the Kings on the break. That puts them in the lead.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break. And athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops in style.
Schroeder outside. Down low. Here's Cousins. Carter pulls it in. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the middle. And then Carter with the jam.
Playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
Schroeder against Pippen. Schroeder passes to Cousins. Pass to Grimes. Shot clock at 6. Cousins with a screen for Levine.
Oh, my goodness.
Man. One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
Pippen, the pass to Clark. Back to Pippen. Shoots over Schroeder. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Kings. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And they dropped the season series to these guys a year ago. Not their proudest moment. And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. 51 seconds left here in the first quarter. And here we go. Fast break. Kuminga's got it.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And, Richard, you just get the feeling that Jonathan Kuminga is finally starting to hit his stride, don't you?
It is all about opportunity in this league, Kevin. With more playing time and scoring chances, Kuminga has really blossomed, and he is not done getting better.
And Memphis making a change here. Jerome is checked in. That one misses for Kuminga. After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
John Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bane missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Carter outside. Screen by Ellis. Here's Cousins. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Cousins has got his second basket of the night.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point. But these teams, they are built to score.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Sacramento. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And breaking down some numbers here.
Have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Kings leading now by 4. They've got John Morant. Clark is out there with Edey. Then there's Wells, and it's Jerome in at the 2. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Kuminga against Clark. Inside. Fast break, here we go. There's Kuminga, and Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, great pass from Murray. I like whenever he looks to get his guys involved.
Clark outside. Pass to Wells from outside the arc. Hands it from downtown. Wells has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside DeRozan. The veteran DeMar DeRozan, RJ, a terrific player, a great scorer.
And he's been doing it for a long time. He has been the lead scorer since he picked up a basketball.
You know, RJ, we talk about DeMar DeRozan scoring, but he's also a terrific passer.
Yeah, his first couple years in the league, DeRozan averaged less than 2 assists a game. Now, making plays for others is a big part of his game.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved, but it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
Monks checked in for Ellis. Both free throws good from DeRozan. And the Kings are, Jay, with back-to-back seasons of 40-plus wins.
This is a huge step forward for the Sacramento Kings, Kevin. It had been 16 years since they achieved that feat. But now, with this strong nucleus, there's a lot more optimism in Sacramento, and rightfully so.
Here's Clark. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Clark's got 6.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backcourt.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Monk, and then Monk with the dunk.
Injecting energy into his team. That is what Malik Monk does.
Here's Jerome. Monk defending. Pass to Wells. Mark against Murray. Here's Edey, and he dunks it down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now Murray. He's covered by Clark. Here's DeRozan. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
The line for Memphis. Well, taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Edey. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Ja Morant. Then for the Kings, Bean comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Carter. He hits the second from the line. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Schroeder kicks to Monk. Down low, it's stolen by Carter. And he drives in, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It's on Dennis Schroeder.
And the defense searching for answers on how to stop Carter Jr. inside results in a foul there.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops.
6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
He's off on the second. And so Levine will bring it up now for Sacramento. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, missing from the line became contagious. That happens. They just pick the worst time to do it.
Timeout called by the Kings.
It's that time of the end this night. Come on and give away the ball for the Grizzlies Lakers.
And while we have a moment, let's check the stats for Kuminga. Good season for him last year. He was around 16 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you know, he'd love a bigger role, but he's trying to prove himself in the minutes he's getting right now.
You're right. He's putting in the work, and the results have been okay. He just needs to keep believing in himself.
Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Carter with a screen on Levine. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has got 14.
Look, they are in front.
Throws it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Jerome passes to Wells. Over Monk. That one off the back iron and out. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. To the middle. Here's Levine. And the jam by Levine.
I'm going to tell you this. Defensively, you cannot let a streak shooter get a groove. And right now, Zach LaVine, he is on fire.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Hey, RJ, what about Keegan Murray? He made the immediate impact in the NBA as a rookie, setting a record for three-point shots made, and he has continued to build on it.
A bit of a surprise as the 4th overall pick in the 2020 draft. Murray was the right fit. Big part of Sacramento ending that 17-year playoff drought.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Monk. And Doncic gets it to go.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Sacramento moving it around. Grimes, his first points of the night.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Schroeder. And it's Luka with the rebound. Memphis leading. Outside Pippen. Doncic against Schroeder.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Memphis.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
That one is off.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Ellis is checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Good on the second free throw. The Kings trail by 3. Murray outside. Here's Grimes. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Third is Luka Doncic.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. It's tipped. Pass to Pippen. Here's Edey. Back to Pippen. Rebounded by Ellis. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Levine against Williams. Outside Levine. Murray the pass to Cousins. 5 to shoot. Baseline J on the way. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. To the inside. Levine looking around. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
As fearless and physical as he is, Boogie gets to the line more than just about anything.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Carter finds Williams. Ellis against Pippen. It's Carter, high post. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Kings. Carter comes in for Levine. Carter kicks to DeRozan. Cousins with a screen on Carter. Lets it fly from 18. And the shot goes in. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's his bread and butter, DeRozan, one of the great mid-range shooters in this game.
And Ellis with the block. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis.
Grizzlies, number 12, Ja Morant.
1:24 left in the first half of basketball.
Hey, yo, right here.
6 on the shot clock. Pippen against Ellis. Pippen, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Pippen's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies. Carter outside. Pass to Cousins. Here's Grimes. Screen by Cousins. Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got 7 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Carter kicks to Morant. Fires away from outside. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. And Carter with the basket on the assist from DeRozan. Now it's a 5-point Kings lead. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Kings ahead as they wrap up the second quarter on a 12-4 run. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey everybody, always a fascinating story. Our first order of business. Let's catch you up on some trades around the league.
Durant helps everywhere, not just on offense. The rebounding, the length, defensively. He is clutch, guys. And
taking a look now at that first half. How about the strong play of Zach LaVine?
They keep feeding him and he's getting after it. Once you let him get comfortable.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Kings leading now by 5. On the floor for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Elite bunk out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Cousins in at the center position. Doncic looking it over. For the three. Out to Morant. Carter sets the pick for Morant. Shot clock at 6. Over Monk. And it's Morant missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Murray finds Levine. Got a piece of it. And he's able to get it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic.
And you know for that matchup with Atlanta, things starting to solidify as that game is going to be number 10 on the year for them. Team getting sharper every time out.
Playing fast and getting clever. Levine throws off the defense with the pump fake.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Free throw good, Levine.
Just solid from the line. Levine shoots a high volume and a high percentage from the free throw line. That is the combination you want.
And so Levine nails both of them.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
DeRozan against Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
At the elbow, it's Cousins. Pass to Levine. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got his third assist on the night. Now, here's Wells. Doncic outside. That three off the mark.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you should.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in from Sacramento.
All the
With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season. The Grizzlies 4th.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
DeRozan against Doncic. Cousins with a screen for DeRozan. The 11-footer. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Morant missing.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Again, the miss by the Kings. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Carter with a screen on Murray. The 3 for Doncic. Rebound by the Kings. Cousins has got 4 rebounds in this game.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Pass to Doncic. Out to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Monk, the pass to Cousins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
DeMarcus Cousins at the line for 2.
And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins. Sacramento making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pass to Cousins. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Rakiti picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Kings have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% of free throw shooting here.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Cousins. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. To the paint. Here's Jerome. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Cousins with a screen for Monk. Drains it from beyond the arc. Monk's got the lead up to 7 now for the Kings.
Every time Monk steps up and knocks down a 3, it just looks so effortless.
They set the pick. Here's Jerome. Makes it off the glass. Jerome's got 4 points this quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Let's give a warm welcome to your Grizzlies Breakers.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And the Kings also making a change. Grimes is checked in. Here's Murray. Astiga. There's a screen by Murray. And that one's good. Schroeder. Schroeder's got his first bucket of the night.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And let's get an update on Zach LaVine's injury. David, any news there?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Kings was able to update me on the situation. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. Now it's an unfortunate blow to them so early on in the season. We'll see how this team responds moving ahead. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
To the inside, here's Wells, and the dunk by Wells.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Schroeder, left side. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Williams looking around. Here's Jerome. Nice defense from Kuminga.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Schroeder against Williams. It's Schroeder with the drive. And the layup is good. Schroeder's got 6.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defenders.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Turn up the noise and give a big welcome to the Grizzlies.
Some changes for Sacramento. Ellis comes in for Malik Monk. And it's Carter in for Dennis Schroeder. Ellis against Pippen. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Sacramento.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
That free throw good from Pippen. Kings leading now by 4. Carter with it. Outside, Levine. Offline with his 3.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Carter, the pass to Jerome. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Sacramento's ball.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Carter, the pass to Kuminga. Over Carter. Kuminga, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 4. It's Pippen on the wing. Let's it go from 14. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Ellis outside. Pass to Carter. Floats it up for Kuminga. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Out to the right wing. Here's Wells. Guarded by Levine. Carter kicks to Wells. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Shot clock at 3. Puts it up from 12. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Carter. Kuminga sets a screen for Carter. Fires from deep. Hits it from three-point range. Carter's got 7 points.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Jerome, defended by Carter. Out that one, and the Kings lead as they get down to just 3 in the basket from Jerome.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Kuminga. Vega throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pippen against Ellis. Right side, Pippen. Ellis with some nice D. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. It's Sacramento up 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
And that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Carter out there with Doncic. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Wells. And it's Edey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Monk, the pass to Grimes. Back to Monk. For 3, Levine. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Forget the long-range shots. Ja wants to challenge you down low.
At the line for 2, Ja Morant.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Morant.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
And so he makes both from the line. And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. It's a 1-point game. Here's Cousins. Yes! And the foul. Zach Edey picks one up. And the free throw, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Monk against Morant. Doncic outside. 5 on the clock. A fadeaway, and it's good. 2 points.
How about that mid-range, Jay, there? Carter Jr. showing another element of his game.
Now Monk. Cousins with a screen on Morant. Monk for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Sacramento's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Monk against Morant. Pass to Grimes.